Hey everyone, welcome to the Breakthrough. Hey everyone, welcome to the Breakthrough Entrepreneurs Show, where we empower entrepreneurs, solopreneurs to overcome the challenge of work-life balance, burnout, break bad, old, unhealthy, negative habits, behaviors, build new habits, create new rituals, new routines. I'm your host, Muhammad Faraj, and today our topic is protect your mindset. We as entrepreneurs or solopreneurs, we need to constantly protect our mindset. We need to protect our clarity. We need to protect our goals, our dreams. Because when we work on our businesses, when we work on our company or the projects or the tasks, so often odds are you will meet so many setbacks, failures, mistakes. Sometimes you will be working on a complex particular task or project in a particular day, but sometimes you will fail. Sometimes it's very hard to complete that particular task or that project. Sometimes you need a skill, sometimes you need a habit, sometimes you need experience to work on a particular or specific task or project. But when you fail, when you don't succeed, or when you don't make progress in a typical day, when you waste time, when you feel like you've been working on that particular task, that particular project for many hours during the day, and you still fail, and maybe you fail the next day, you see what happens with so many entrepreneurs or solopreneurs. Those negative thoughts, feelings, emotions, they are standing by your mindset. They are standing by your brain. They are guarding you. And that's why you get those negative thoughts, feelings, emotions that tell you that, oh, you failed. You're a loser. You're not going to succeed. This is not for you. You're not meant to be an entrepreneur. You didn't come from an entrepreneurial family or background. You're not talented enough. You're not unique. You're not special. You're not experienced. You're not expert. This is not for you. Or you shouldn't be an entrepreneur. You should give up and go do something else. You see, this is normal. We all get those negative, nagging thoughts, feelings, emotions that try to control our life. So, when you start to doubt yourself, when you start to doubt your business, or you feel stressed, overwhelmed, you feel angry, frustrated at those people who offered you their products, their services, and you start to criticize them, you start to blame everyone around you, you start to tell yourself that you're not good enough, that you have so many bad habits, bad behaviors, that you're not efficiently enough productive, you're not focusing, you're constantly distracting, you're making mistakes, this is not good for you. So we all go get those negative thoughts, feelings, emotions, and unfortunately they control so many entrepreneurs, they control so many solopreneurs state. They control their state of well-being, their feeling state. So that's why you get imposter syndrome and you're doubting your life, your business, your success, your goals, your dreams. Sometimes even you start to tell yourself, or maybe I shouldn't be working on those goals, on those dreams. Maybe those dreams will never be true. Maybe those goals will never be accomplished. But no, no, don't ever say this to yourself. Never ever doubt your business, your future, your goals, your dreams, your vision. And instead, you have to protect your mindset. It's normal that we all fail. I fail many times. I fail in my software development journey where I'm building softwares for companies. I fail so many times, even when I'm creating this podcast or this episode. I failed so many times with various tasks, projects. But just because you fail in a day or 2 days in a row or a few days, just because you didn't make progress, just because you didn't complete those tasks, those projects on your to-do list, it doesn't mean that you're failure. It doesn't mean that you're not talented enough or you don't have high IQ, or you're not special, or you're not meant to be an entrepreneur or solopreneur. These are all false. You should not do this. You should not have this bad habit of reminding you that you're not enough, that you're limited, that you don't have those gifts from God. Instead, you have to protect your mindset. You have to block and avoid those negative thoughts, those negative nagging feelings, emotions that they try to show up, that they try to control your life. They control your state of feeling or how you feel. They try to control your behaviors, your habits, your performance. So do not let those external things impact you internally. You are talented. You are wonderful. You are special. You are smart. You are great. And you were born to do something great in your life. It doesn't matter how many setbacks, how many failures, how many mistakes you make. See, I believe that God gave us so many gifts, and we should always use those gifts in both our life and our business. And I have talked about this topic of God giving gifts in my previous episodes in my podcast, The Breakthrough Entrepreneurs. So we should always remind ourselves that we have so many gifts from our God that we can apply them, that will help us to overcome all the challenges, all the obstacles, all the setbacks, all the failures, and that we are not limited. We have the ability to achieve extraordinary and great things in our life because we were born to make a difference as entrepreneurs, as solopreneurs. We were born to do something awesome, to do something great in our life. That's why we choose to be an entrepreneur or solopreneur, because so many people, they don't even dare to think or talk about this. Many people, they think it's too difficult. Maybe many people, they think that it's too risky as to become an entrepreneur or solopreneur. Many people don't want to leave their comfort zone. They would rather stay in their comfort zone, work from 9 to 5, and live the same life and not do something great, not build a better life for their families, for themselves. They would rather go work for other people and serve people and help people achieve their goals and make their dreams come true, but they would not do that for themselves. They would rather stay in their comfort zone, waste their life watching Netflix, waste their life going to restaurants or pizzerias, standing in line for hours and eating and talking behind people. But you, my friend, you choose to be an entrepreneur or a solopreneur. You choose this journey, and although despite the difficulty, despite the hardship, despite all the thoughts, all the feelings that you get, you will win. I am supporting you from this podcast. I am with you in this journey every step of the way, sharing with you so many tips, insights, strategies, important information to help you break through in your life and in your business and in your entrepreneurial life in general. So do not let those external things affect you, impact your clarity, impact your mindset, impact your goals, your dreams. You have set goals, you have planned your dreams, you have a vision for your future. You can do it. I believe in you. I am backing you up. I am supporting you. I'm standing for you. I am helping you. And I'm sure you have people around you, your family, your friends, your relatives, the people that you have in your life, your team. They're all with you in this journey. They're all supporting you. And do not let anything else stop you or prevent you from making progress or making wins or reaching those milestones or those goals. You see, so often we fail with certain tasks, projects, or things in our businesses, or when we make a phone call and we don't get offers, or people don't reply to our emails or our DMs or messages, or when people reject that offer or reject our products, our services, or sometimes even people won't believe in you, or maybe they don't trust that you can help them, you can serve them. But it doesn't mean that you're failure. And it's very important that you remind yourself that you were born to do something great in your life, that you were born to succeed in your life, in your business. And one of your jobs, one of your goals is to protect your mindset. It doesn't matter how complex the task, the project is. There's always support, there's always help that you can get. Maybe you can consult some consultant who is really good in this specific or particular area. Maybe you can hire a coach or a mentor that can help you, that can guide you, that can put you on the right direction or on the right track, that can help you solve that specific problem or complex task. Maybe there is a skill that you need to start building, that you need to start learning, that will help you end your struggle and solve that specific complex project or task. Maybe there's someone who's more experienced in this area, or who has gone through these challenges or the same projects, same tasks before you. So maybe they can guide you, maybe they can share so many tips, strategies, insights that will help you overcome, make progress, and get back on track. But sometimes we need to protect our mindset. When those thoughts, when those nagging feelings, emotions, they try to show up, they try to prevent us from who we are meant to be or who we are going to be in the future. It's your job, it's your role that you need to avoid all this. Do not let them control you. Instead, you control them. You tell them that I am going to solve that problem. I am going to overcome that setback, that challenge. I am going to go through this. I am going to win. I am going to make progress. Yes, maybe I failed in a particular day or 2 days or 3 days or a week, but I promise I will make progress next day, next week. I will do it. I will solve that problem. I will overcome that struggle. I will win. This is temporary. Every setback, every failure, every mistake is temporary. But my love for this journey, for entrepreneurship, my love for my goals, my dreams, they will always help me overcome all these challenges, all these obstacles that show up, that comes on my way, that tries to prevent me from achieving my goals, from my making my dreams come true. So there are many resources that you can borrow, that you can get help or support. But sitting at home or sitting at your company and just looking at the walls and telling yourself that, oh, maybe I shouldn't be an entrepreneur or solopreneur, maybe I should have not started that business, or maybe this business won't succeed, maybe people won't buy from me, maybe I'm not talented enough. See, this is very wrong, this is very false. Instead, cut yourself some slack or give yourself some break. Go out and take a break and just relax and think with yourself about any possible or simple solution that you can find to solve that complex, that task, that project. Which people that you need to contact with, which people that you need to email them or call them or book a meeting or consult them, instead of letting those nagging thoughts, negative feelings, emotions control you, and they will make you feel disappointed, guilty, and they will impact your self-esteem, and they will impact your mindset, your clarity, the goals that you have written down, the goals, the dreams that you have planned for your future, for your vision, will be in a big risk. So you were born to do something great in your life, and your people, your clients, your audience, your community, they need you. They need your help. They're waiting on you. They're waiting on you to help them to improve their life. They don't need someone who doubts themselves, who doubts their businesses. So that's it. That's what I got for you in this episode. I hope you gained some knowledge or some tips from this episode or from this content, and I am doing my best to help you break through in your entrepreneurial life. Thank you so much for watching or listening, and I hope to see you or to publish a new episode to help you break through in your entrepreneurial life. Thank you so much, and I can't wait to publish a new episode. Bye everyone.